The smoke that you could see for miles, it started here at these tanks behind me from an explosion. I talked to a worker who's been at this plant for about 10 years. She says she's never seen anything like it. And as OSHA investigates this accident, employees of Tri-State are mourning someone they call a nice guy and a hard worker. This story came to us from a viewer, a student at LCCC, who sent us screenshots of the online survey portion of this course at LCCC that asked some pretty personal questions, including alcohol and drug use and sexual history.
Let's check in now, right at the top of the show, with News Channel 5's Carlie McGuire. She's been covering the governor's race all day today.
She's live at the Old West Museum, the site of Governor Meade's watch party, a place that should have been pretty jubilant after his big win. Carlie?
Governor Matt Meade winning with 62% of the vote. I'm joined with him now. Congratulations, Governor.
Oh, thank you. We're glad tonight's here and appreciate you being here. You know, it's a good night for us.
How does this campaign and this win compare to the one you ran 4 years ago?
Well, each one's different, and you never take anything for granted. And
Bob, earlier today I spoke with one Cheyenne resident who saw a unique and lucrative opportunity with nearly all of the hotel rooms booked and extremely high rates for the ones that are left. I spoke with Columbia School Superintendent Chris Belcher this afternoon. He said the school board had already begun upgrading the school security detail. Good morning. You can see it really is coming down out here. As the morning goes by, I've seen a few more cars coming down US 63. You really don't need to be out on the roads this morning, people. It is not getting plowed fast enough. MoDOT is out on the road. They have over 250 trucks right now, but they cannot keep up. The snow is coming down hard. It's coming down fast. Bob, I'm here at the 8th annual Cheyenne Kiwanis Rib Fest. I have yet to taste anything. Trust me, I will. But just based on the smells that I'm getting here, it is going to be tough for the judges handing out cash prizes and, of course, the pride of being the best ribs at Rib Fest.
I brought something for you to try out, and here's a sample of some of the ribs for you to try out.
You know I will be trying those.
Yes.
My hands are full,
Yes.
and my face has got to stay clean for now, but I will be trying those when we're off here. But thank you so much, Kelvin.
Thank you.
Good luck and enjoy the rest of your
All right.
weekend. Over the last 10 years, parking enforcement has monitored violations and time limits by marking tires on the street with chalk lines, meaning that you could get into your car, drive a space or two forward, and you wouldn't get a ticket. The new system is automatic and tracks license plate and location. So if you try to do that, you're going to get one of these, a ticket for parking in the same block face twice in the same day. Some of the student complaints about the survey have been about the personal nature of the questions, including how many times have you had sex in the last 3 months? And there's no option for no comment, and you have to answer to move on. Captain Kaiser says it's because of Wyoming's winds that it only takes minutes for this to turn in to this. Shortly after the collection was donated to the museum, the artifacts, including the mask, just went missing, and the trail went cold for nearly 100 years. But when the mask turned up, it turns out it wasn't all that far away.
And I knew right away that something was really wrong.
Sarah Martin lives on the site of the Tri-State Oil Reclaimers plant. She says she was just watching TV when an explosion happened just yards away from her home.
And my entire bed shook, and it was just kind of a boom.
The explosion happened at one of the plant's fuel tanks. Afraid her dad was injured, Martin ran up the hill while another coworker called 911. Martin's dad was down the street, and he raced to the scene, knowing someone had been working by the tankers.
I knew immediately from his face that he hadn't made it.
Fire officials did confirm one fatality. Fire crews were on the scene within minutes of the initial call. More than 10 agencies and 30 responders, including Laramie County Fire Districts, Wyoming Air National Guard, and American Medical, were able to assess and put out the fire in 30 minutes.
So we had the Guard come out with one of their aircraft firefighting crash rescue trucks.
Okay.
So they came out with the big boom and a lot of foam and were able to put the fire out.
What caused the explosion is still unknown, but now Martin and other workers at Tri-State are remembering their friend.
Yeah, he was a really amazing guy. Very devastated that we lost him.